Seo Yan is on her way home with groceries when a group of angry girls suddenly surrounds and attacks her. Confused, she asks what she did wrong. One girl accuses her of living with the boy she likes, saying it caused her own boyfriend to misunderstand and leave her. Seo Yan explains that the boy is actually her brother, not her boyfriend, but the girls refuse to believe her and keep beating her. After escaping, she reaches home upset and immediately calls all three of her brothers downstairs. The drama then introduces Seo Yan's brothers. The eldest, Wanj, works at a luxury car showroom. The second, Wanuk, owns a gay bar, while the youngest, Jun, is a student who dreams of becoming a K-pop idol. Still angry, Seo Yan demands to know which brother recently broke a girl's heart because strangers keep mistaking her for one of their girlfriends. None of them answer. Frustrated, she threatens to post embarrassing photos of them online and starts taking pictures from every angle. To her surprise, every photo looks perfect. Losing her patience, she chases and hits her brothers as they run around the house trying to escape. The story then flashes back to Seo Yan's childhood. After her mother remarried, she became part of a blended family with two stepbrothers, and later her youngest brother, Jun, was born. She believed they would always be a happy family, but as her brothers grew older, their good looks attracted many girls. Those girls often used Seo Yan to deliver love letters, yet her brothers rejected every confession. Tired of dealing with heartbroken girls and endless trouble, Seo Yan decided that handsome men only bring problems and promised herself she would never fall in love with one. The drama also introduces Kang, a rich young man who has just returned to Korea. Instead of joining his family's business, he wants to build his own fashion design company. While waiting at the airport, he sketches a girl in his notebook. He notices another girl secretly staring at him even though she is with her boyfriend. When her boyfriend leaves for a moment, Kang asks for her phone number. Thinking he is interested in her, she happily gives it to him. But Kang later hands the number to her boyfriend, revealing that she gave it to him willingly and making it clear he has no feelings for her. The boyfriend is stunned. Soon, Kang's friend Park arrives to pick him up. When Park wonders why Kang brought so little luggage, Kang says he won't be staying in Korea for long. As they drive away, Kang sees the girl desperately apologizing, but her boyfriend refuses to forgive her and walks away. Kang quietly watches the couple argue and feels strangely satisfied before the story shifts to Seo Yan, who works as a physical education teacher. She tries to discuss the school's sports budget with the vice principal, but he ignores her and focuses on watering his plants. Annoyed by his rude behavior, Seo Yan storms out and kicks the office door in frustration. Just then, the school doctor, Min, catches her. Since Min is known for always telling the truth, he immediately reports her actions to the vice principal. Realizing she is in trouble, Seo Yan quickly runs away. The scene then moves to her younger brother, Jun, who is dancing on top of a classroom desk to a BTS song. His fun ends the moment Seo Yan walks in. Startled, Jun loses his balance and falls. Seo Yan drags him outside and scolds him for causing trouble. While talking to him, she receives a call from her boyfriend, Tai. Her angry mood disappears instantly, and she begins speaking in a sweet voice. Making Jun cringe, Tai invites her to dinner, saying he has something important to tell her. Seo Yan becomes excited, believing he is finally going to propose. She happily shares the news with her best friend and fellow teacher, Mikayong. Since Seo Yan is still wearing her sports tracksuit, she borrows one of Mikayong's outfits before heading to the restaurant. On the way, she smiles while looking at Tai's photo. He always had ordinary looks, which suited her because she had promised never to date a handsome man. But when Tai arrives, she is shocked to see that he has become very handsome after plastic surgery. At first, she tells herself that looks do not matter and that he is still the same person. Sadly, she is wrong. His personality has changed completely. Tai coldly breaks up with her and says he now wants to date beautiful women, leaving Seo Yan heartbroken. Heartbroken after the breakup, Seo Yan goes to her brother Wanuk's bar and drinks heavily. As she gets drunk, she complains that handsome men only bring pain and trouble. She even tries to flirt with the customers, but everyone quietly walks away. Confused, she asks Wanuk what happened. He calmly explains that it is a gay bar, so the customers are not interested in her. Embarrassed, Seo Yan falls silent. After drinking even more, she heads home, but ends up vomiting near her house. Later, Seo Yan meets her best friend, Mikayong, and tells her everything about Tai's cruel breakup. Furious, Mikayong angrily insults Tai for hurting her friend. Around the same time, Kang is jogging nearby and stops to take a few selfies. As Seo Yan returns to clean the mess she left behind, her mop accidentally knocks Kang into a puddle of dirty water. Disgusted, Kang is about to yell at her, but after seeing the dirty mop, he quickly runs away instead. His strange reaction leaves Seo Yan wondering who that odd man was. The next day at school, Seo Yan learns that a student named Juhai has been absent for several days. Worried, she asks another teacher about her, but the teacher coldly says it is not their concern and tells Seo Yan to find the student herself if she cares so much. Angry, Seo Yan kicks a nearby table principal by mistake, causing the vice principal's favorite flower pot to fall and shatter. To make matters worse, Min sees everything. Later, when the vice principal demands to know who broke the pot, Min honestly tells him that Seo Yan did it. She is publicly scolded and humiliated once again. Afterward, Seo Yan vents to Mikayong, saying this is another reason she can never trust handsome men because they always seem to bring trouble into her life. Writing. Meanwhile, Wanj is working at a luxury car showroom when a young woman in simple clothes walks in and starts looking at the expensive cars. Judging her by her appearance, Wanj assumes she cannot afford them and signals an employee to escort her out. The girl quietly leaves, but the truth is soon revealed. She is actually incredibly wealthy. Sitting alone in a park, she opens her bag, which is filled with cash, showing that she could easily afford the entire showroom. Elsewhere, Min asks Mikayong if Seo Yan is still upset with him for telling the vice principal the truth. Mikayong assures him that she is not angry. Relieved, Min returns to his room and secretly watches Seo Yan through the window with a gentle smile, revealing that he has feelings for her. After school, Seo Yan continues searching for her missing student, Juhai. She visits Juhai's old home but learns that after her parents passed away, Juhai could no longer pay the rent and was forced to leave. Deeply worried, Seo Yan asks Jun, who is Juhai's classmate, for help. Although he knows nothing at first, he later asks his friends and finally discovers where Juhai is working, then quickly tells Seo Yan. At the same time, Kang returns home for a family dinner. The drama introduces his older sister, Kong Hai, who helps manage the family's successful business. During dinner, Min also arrives, and it is revealed that he and Kang are cousins. Although Min comes from a very wealthy family, he chooses to work as a school doctor because he prefers a simple and peaceful life. During dinner, Kang and Min's grandmother scolds them for avoiding the family business. She tells them it is time to take responsibility, and even asks them to choose which department they want to manage. However, neither of them shows much interest. Later, the cousins go to a bar for drinks. Kang teases Min by asking if he likes someone. Min's nervous reaction makes it obvious that he has feelings for a girl. Just then, Seo Yan enters the bar looking for Juhai. The bar owner tells her that Juhai lost her job 2 days ago. After hearing why Seo Yan is searching for the girl, Min invites her to join them for a drink, but she politely refuses and leaves. The next day, Park asks Kang if he will attend their school reunion. Kang refuses because he has painful memories of his school days. A flashback reveals that he was once overweight and constantly bullied by his classmates. The cruel treatment left him deeply hurt, and even now those memories cause him severe stomach pain. Kang later visits Dr. Kim and admits that he still cannot clearly remember the face of a girl connected to those painful memories. Dr. Kim advises him to attend the reunion, believing that facing his past may help him heal. Although unwilling, Kang goes to the reunion. His classmates are shocked because they do not recognize the once overweight boy, who has now become very handsome. When Mikayong learns his identity, everyone is left speechless. As Kang talks with his old classmates, Seo Yan keeps interrupting their conversation. He finally introduces himself to her, but Seo Yan surprises him by saying she is his first love. Hearing her name brings back all his forgotten memories. He remembers confessing to her as a child, only to be rejected and mocked for being fat and unattractive. The painful memory triggers his stomach problem again. Kang rushes outside looking for a restroom but cannot find one in time, forcing him to relive the same embarrassing accident from his childhood. Moments later, Park finds him, but Kang is too ashamed to explain what happened. After the embarrassing incident, Park takes Kang home. Humiliated and furious, Kang cannot stop thinking about what happened. At the same time, Wanuk leaves a party and waits for his car. Just then, Kong Hai mistakes him for a valet, hands him her car keys and money, and orders him to park her car. Instead of arguing, Wanuk calmly waits for his own car to arrive. Before leaving, he tells Kong Hai to treat people with more respect. Meanwhile, Seo Yan visits Mikayong and talks about the school reunion. Mikayong is shocked to learn that Kang had confessed to Seo Yan years ago. On the other hand, Kang is unable to sleep because the painful memories keep haunting him. He visits Dr. Kim again, shows him Seo Yan's photo, and says she is the reason his life changed. Kang recalls how he confessed to her in school, but was rejected after she called him fat and ugly. She avoided him afterward. But one day she suddenly asked him to meet her. Kang waited all night, excited and nervous, but she never came. The next day, during a school trip, he suffered another embarrassing stomach accident in front of everyone. After being bullied non-stop, he eventually left the school. After hearing the full story, Dr. Kim explains that the painful rejection left Kang with deep emotional trauma and a fear of relationships. He then gives Kang unexpected advice: if he truly wants to heal, he should date Seo Yan. Kang immediately rejects the idea because he now hates her, but Dr. Kim insists it may be the only way for him to move on. Later, Seo Yan returns home and finds Wanj arriving drunk. Worried, she scolds him for drinking, remembering that their parents were killed in a car accident caused by a drunk driver. Wanj reassures her that he did not drive himself and was brought home safely. As they enter the house, Jun greets them with a complaint, saying they both came home late and left him alone again. Jun admits that he gets scared whenever he is home alone. Seo Yan laughs and tells him to stop behaving like a little kid because he is grown up now. Soon, she notices that every light in the house is switched on. Annoyed, she scolds Jun for wasting electricity. At the same time, Kang keeps imagining Dr. Kim appearing in front of him, repeating that the only way to solve his problem is to win Seo Yan's heart. Tired of hearing it, Kang finally makes up his mind. Remembering how Seo Yan once called him fat and ugly, he decides to take revenge by making her fall in love with him first. The next day, Kang meets his mother and grandmother, who once again ask him to join the family business. He refuses at first, but they offer him a deal. If he works for 1 year and still doesn't like it, he can leave without any pressure. Satisfied with a condition, Kang agrees. As soon as he leaves, his mother and grandmother secretly plan to arrange his marriage with a wealthy woman during that year, hoping it will convince him to stay in Korea and take over the company. Meanwhile, Jun spots Juhai delivering chicken with his friend. He tells her that Seo Yan has been looking everywhere for her and asks her to meet Seo Yan just once. But Juhai coldly tells him to stay out of her life and walks away. Later, Jun informs Seo Yan about seeing her. Not long after, Juhai delivers another order to a girl named Jong Mai. While they are talking, Seo Yan suddenly arrives and keeps questioning Juhai, asking her to come with her. Juhai refuses. Without warning, Jong Mai strikes Seo Yan on the head from behind, knocking her unconscious. When Seo Yan wakes up, she immediately asks who attacked her. Jong Mai honestly admits that she was responsible. Since Seo Yan still believes Jong Mai is a poor and innocent girl, she chooses to forgive her without much thought. Seo Yan then takes Juhai away and finally gets the chance to hear her story. Juhai tearfully explains that after losing her parents, she also lost her home and could no longer afford her school fees. Moved by her painful situation, Seo Yan brings Juhai to her house, offers her a place to stay, and promises to pay for her education herself. Overwhelmed by Seo Yan's kindness, Juhai thanks her with tears in her eyes. Later, Juhai asks Seo Yan about her family. When Seo Yan quietly reveals that her parents have also passed away, Juhai feels even closer to her, realizing they share the same pain. Meanwhile, Kang shows Seo Yan's photo to Park and asks if he knows her. Park recognizes her as Mikayong's friend. Kang immediately comes up with a plan and asks Park to invite both Mikayong and Seo Yan to dinner. Park does exactly that. Mikayong is thrilled by the invitation and repeatedly persuades Seo Yan to join. Although Seo Yan refuses at first, she finally agrees. At the restaurant, Park and Mikayong happily joke around while waiting. After a while, Kang arrives, leaving Seo Yan surprised. Park admits that he invited Kang on purpose. Seeing the two friends enjoying themselves, Kang asks Seo Yan to move somewhere quieter. She refuses at first, but Mikayong secretly nudges her to go. Once they are alone, Kang boldly confesses that he likes Seo Yan and wants to date her. Instead of being impressed, Seo Yan becomes furious. She scolds him for his arrogance and walks away without listening any further. She then tells Mikayong everything, making her equally angry. The two women leave the restaurant together in frustration. Back home, Kang cannot stop thinking about the rejection. He complains to Park, wondering how Seo Yan could turn him down so easily. Park suggests that Kang show off his wealth by buying a luxury car, believing it will make Seo Yan change her mind. Kang likes the idea and decides to try it. That evening, Jun returns to a dark and silent house. The empty home frightens him, so he quickly turns on every light. While washing his hair later, he remembers a scary horror movie he recently watched, making his fear even worse. After finishing his shower, Jun hears someone humming upstairs. Nervously, he follows the sound, but Juhai suddenly appears in front of him. Startled, he loses his balance, falls down the stairs, and passes out. When he wakes up, he demands to know why Juhai is in the house. She explains everything, but Jun worries that her staying there could ruin his image because he has an upcoming K-pop concert. Juhai promises to remain in her room and stay out of sight, which finally calms him down. Soon, Seo Yan tells her brothers that Juhai will be living with them. While Wanj and Hyun Suk have no problem with it, Jun strongly objects. However, no one pays attention to his complaints. The next day, Min finds Mikayong in his room looking out the window towards Seo Yan's house. Her teasing makes Min nervous, afraid she has discovered his secret feelings. Without saying anything directly, Mikayong reads his reaction and realizes that he truly likes Seo Yan. Meanwhile, Kang and Park go shopping for a new car. There, they spot Seo Yan talking with Wanj. Mistaking Wanj for her boyfriend, Park assumes this is why Seo Seo Yan rejected Kang. Believing the misunderstanding, Kang leaves in disappointment, unaware that Wonj is actually Seo Yan's brother. Later, Park receives an urgent call that one of their company's idols has disappeared and is at a gay bar. He and Kang rush there. By coincidence, Seo Yan is also at the bar to meet her second brother and collect some money. Seeing her there again, Kang wrongly believes she is involved with several men. When Park asks what is bothering him, Kang stays silent. Park jokingly wonders if his stomach pain has returned. At the same time, Seo Yan notices the two standing very close together and mistakenly assumes that Kang and Park are a couple. After leaving the bar, Kang returns home heartbroken, unable to understand why Seo Yan rejected him while seeming close to other men. Meanwhile, Seo Yan shares her misunderstanding about Kang and Park with Mikaeong, leaving her completely shocked. Later, Seo Yan finds Jong Mai sleeping alone in a park. Concerned, Seo Yan wakes Jong Mai and asks if she is alright. Jong Mai says she is fine. Before leaving, Seo Yan writes her phone number on Mikaeong's mask with lip gloss and tells her to call whenever she needs help. Touched by her kindness, Jong Mai keeps the number. But after Seo Yan leaves, Jong Mai returns to a luxurious mansion, revealing that she is actually rich and had been hiding her true identity. The next day, Kang visits the school and meets Min, who reveals that Kang is now the school's new owner after choosing it from their grandmother's list. Kang is not interested at first, but when he notices Seo Yan working there as the PE teacher, he suddenly becomes eager to take charge. The following day, the vice principal introduces Kang as the school's new director. Everyone is shocked, especially Seo Yan, who silently threatens him with an angry look. Seeing her glare, Kang's stomach pain returns. He quickly reaches for Dr. Kim's medicine, but accidentally drops it into a flower pot. Unable to find it, he awkwardly carries the entire pot away, leaving everyone confused. Later, the vice principal announces a welcome party for the new director. Back in his office, Kang finally finds his medicine and takes it. Watching from a distance, the vice principal mistakenly believes Kang was eating something from the plant. At the same time, Seo Yan and Mikaeong wonder how Kang became the school's director and decide to investigate. Meanwhile, Jong Mai's housekeeper accidentally throws away the mask with Seo Yan's phone number written on it. Desperate to get it back, Jong Mai searches through the trash. A passerby mistakes her for a poor girl and kindly offers her a drink, which she accepts while continuing her search. Elsewhere, Kang's mother and grandmother look through photos of wealthy girls, hoping to find the perfect bride for him. Around the same time, Kang secretly takes pictures of Seo Yan during sports practice, believing they might help him stay calm around her. But when he zooms in, he feels as if Seo Yan is staring straight at him, making him nervous again. After searching online, Seo Yan and Mikaeong discover that Kang is incredibly rich and the owner of the school. Seo Yan becomes even more annoyed, but Mikaeong reminds her that Kang is now the only person who can approve the student's track competition forms. Realizing this, Seo Yan decides to control her temper. Even though she tries to avoid Kang, her frustration keeps growing. One day, she starts banging her head against a wall. Min quietly notices, places a loaf of bread between her head and the wall to stop her from getting hurt, and walks away. Seo Yan smiles and happily eats the bread. Meanwhile, Wonj sees Kang's photo in the newspaper and realizes she is the wealthy woman he met before, finally understanding her proud attitude. Elsewhere, June is confessed to by a boy, but he gently rejects him, saying he cannot be with someone who hides their true identity. After that, he quietly walks away. Meanwhile, Kang notices that Seo Yan is suddenly avoiding him and cannot understand why. Soon, everyone gathers for the welcome party. Seo Yan is excited because it is being held at her favorite restaurant, but Kang spoils her mood by ordering low-fat food for everyone. Luckily, Min secretly brings her extra food, making her smile again. Later, Kang moves the party to another restaurant. While leaving, he hurts his hand. At the new place, Seo Yan unexpectedly runs into her drunk ex-boyfriend, Tai. She stops him from driving and takes away his car keys. Tai then recognizes her and admits that his girlfriend left him after learning about his plastic surgery. Ignoring Seo Yan's warnings, he tries to grab the keys back by force. During the struggle, Seo Yan accidentally bumps into Kang, making him fall. Angry, Kang pushes her back, and the argument quickly grows worse. Just then, Kang arrives, pulls Seo Yan away, and forces Kang into his car to calm the situation. He scolds Seo Yan for arguing with a drunk man, but she ignores him and instead calls a driver to safely take Tai home. Curious, Kang asks whose address she gave. Seo Yan explains that Tai is her ex-boyfriend and that they broke up after his appearance changed completely following plastic surgery. Kang is shocked and accuses her of still judging people by their looks, just as she did years ago. His words make Seo Yan remember how she once called him fat and ugly, leaving her filled with guilt. Back inside, Kang orders only salads for everyone, confusing the group. Once Once again, Min secretly finds some meat for Seo Yan, making her happy. Soon after, Kang suddenly asks Seo Yan what punishment should be given to a student who calls someone fat and ugly. Seo Yan replies that speaking the truth about someone's appearance is not wrong. She then fires back by asking what punishment should be given to someone who flirts with girls because of a bet. Kang is stunned, while the vice principal unsuccessfully tries to stop their argument. To break the tension, Mikaeong purposely spills a drink on Kang's shirt and sends him to clean up. While he is gone, she encourages Seo Yan to apologize. When Kang returns, Seo Yan sincerely apologizes and even offers her friendship. But Kang silently walks past her. As she turns away, she notices him holding his injured hand in pain, yet she mistakenly believes he is mocking her once again. Kang quickly tries to explain that Seo Yan has misunderstood him, but she is too angry to listen. She grabs him and pins him against the wall. The moment this happens, Kang is flooded with memories of his childhood. He remembers being lonely and friendless until Seo Yan became the first person to show him kindness. That was when he first fell in love with her. The memories leave Kang emotionally overwhelmed, and the pain in his chest returns. As he tries to leave, Seo Yan stops him once more. In the end, Kang agrees to be her friend. Delighted, Seo Yan immediately asks him to sign the student's track competition form. Kang agrees but quickly walks away. On his way home, Kang's chest pain becomes so intense that he fears he is having a heart attack. He rushes to Dr. Kim, who explains that the pain is caused by his emotions whenever Seo Yan is around. Kang refuses to believe him and insists he has a serious illness. Tired of arguing, Dr. Kim jokingly tells him it is a heart attack. Kang rushes to the hospital, but every test comes back normal. The doctor finally suggests it is probably just gas, which eases Kang's worries. The next day, Kang heads towards school, but the moment he spots Seo Yan, his chest pain returns. Panicking, he immediately drives away. Seo Yan is confused by his strange behavior. When she asks the vice principal about him, she is told that Kang is not coming to school. Since she clearly saw him earlier, she spends the whole day searching for him, but never finds him. Her growing concern does not go unnoticed by Min. Min tries calling Kang, but Kang ignores the calls because he is busy designing clothes for Park's company. Later, Min offers Seo Yan snacks from his drawer to cheer her up, and she happily helps herself. Smiling, Min tells her she is welcome to take food whenever she wants. That night, Seo Yan calls Kang to get her competition form signed. Kang tells her to come to his house. She arrives with Mikaeong, who waits outside in the car while Seo Yan goes inside. While waiting, Mikaeong sees Park enter the house using the door password. Shocked, she assumes Park and Kang are secretly dating. She directly questions Park, and when she refuses to believe his explanation, he jokingly admits they have been together for a long time. His teasing leaves Mikaeong completely speechless. Inside the house, Seo Yan gives Kang the form. Although he has no intention of helping her right away, Kang pretends to examine every detail carefully, deliberately wasting time. Feeling awkward while waiting, Seo Yan decides to look for the bathroom, leaving Kang relieved for a moment. While looking for the bathroom, Seo Yan accidentally reaches Kang's fashion design studio. Kang quickly locks the room. Making her suspicious, she explains that she simply got lost, so he points her toward the bathroom. Inside, Seo Yan remembers Kang's childhood dream of becoming a fashion designer. Realizing he has finally achieved it makes her genuinely happy. After coming out, Seo Yan sees a glimpse of the kind boy Kang used to be, but her mood suddenly changes when Mikaeong texts her that Park admitted he and Kang are a couple. Believing the message, Seo Yan quietly becomes upset. As she sits on the sofa, she accidentally spills her drink all over herself and has to remove her wet shirt. The awkward situation leaves Kang completely flustered. Just then, Min arrives outside the house. Trying to stay calm, Kang pretends to focus on some documents, but Seo Yan keeps asking him to sign her competition form. Unable to handle the tension, Kang tells her it is late and she should leave. Seo Yan follows him, still asking for his signature. When Kang suddenly turns around, she bumps into him. Their unexpected closeness makes Kang panic, so he quickly lifts her up and places her outside the house. Watching everything from outside, Min is left speechless. Seo Yan explains the situation to Min and mentions that she and Kang were classmates years ago. Soon, Park and Mikaeong arrive. Park almost reveals that Min is Kang's cousin, but Min quickly stops him. Seeing the three men acting strangely, Seo Yan and Mikaeong misunderstand the situation again and leave with the wrong idea. Back inside, Kang feels completely embarrassed and hides his face. Neither Park nor Min can get him to explain what happened. Before leaving, Min reminds Kang to sign Seo Yan's form because she is worried about it. After everyone leaves, Kang notices Seo Yan's shirt. Although he first thinks about throwing it away, he carefully folds it and places it on the sofa instead. That night, he cannot sleep because he keeps thinking about her. Meanwhile, Seo Yan tells Won Suk about the strange relationship she believes exists between Kang and Park. At the same time, Park worries that Mikaeong Kyung actually believed his joke and fears Kang will be angry if he finds out. The next morning, Kang decides the best way to avoid Seo Yan is to sign her competition form. He signs it, has her shirt dry cleaned, and sends both back to her. Seo Yan is delighted when she receives them, but even after deciding to stay away from her, Kang keeps unconsciously drawing her face while working on his fashion designs. Frustrated with himself, he tears his attention away. Just then, Seo Yan calls to thank him for signing the form before quickly hanging up. Kang is surprised by how calmly Seo Yan thanks him, and begins questioning his own feelings. Meanwhile, Jun and Juhai compete together in a game. Although Jun tries his best to encourage her, his poor performance almost costs them the match. Frustrated, Juhai takes charge and leads the team to an impressive victory, amazing everyone. Afterward, Jun apologizes for his mistakes, and Juhai forgives him. At the same time, Mi-kyung is forced to attend a blind date and brings Seo Yan with her. By coincidence, Kang is also at the same restaurant for a blind date arranged by his family. While heading to the restroom, Seo Yan meets Kang's date and follows her back. Seeing Kang sitting with another woman, she once again misunderstands the situation and assumes he is only pretending to date women to hide that he is gay. Meanwhile, Mi-kyung's own blind date ends in disappointment. Later, Kang tells his mother that he will never go on another blind date. Soon after, he runs into Seo Yan again to thank him for signing her competition form. Seo Yan gives him a stuffed potato doll. Kang is caught off guard by the thoughtful gift. When she tries to take it back, they accidentally move very close to each other. Kang offers to exchange it, but the shop has already closed, so he decides to keep the doll. Seo Yan leaves with a smile, while Kang quietly watches her, becoming even more confused about his emotions. Wanting answers, Kang visits Dr. Kim, who advises him to see if he misses Seo Yan when she is not around. As Kang follows that advice, he realizes she is constantly on his mind. Meanwhile, Seo Yan injures her knee, and Min gently treats it with a bandage. Kang sees them together and feels unexpectedly jealous. Overcome by his emotions, he returns to his office and angrily throws the vice principal out for interrupting him. At that moment, Kang finally admits to himself that he is truly in love with Seo Yan. Determined to confess, Kang buys a bouquet of flowers, but when he finally stands in front of Seo Yan, painful memories from their past rush back, leaving him unable to say a single word. Overwhelmed by old memories, Kang throws away the flowers before he can confess and quietly walks away. Seo Yan sees everything from a distance, but cannot understand why he suddenly changed his mind. That night, Kang and Park accidentally visit Wonjuk's bar, thinking it is a celebrity hotspot. Seo Yan also arrives to deliver medicine to her brother, but finds he has already left. Seeing Kang and Park together, she jokingly calls them a cute couple, making the misunderstanding between them even worse. Meanwhile, Wonjuk meets one of Jun's acquaintances, who offers to tutor Jun and help improve his grades. Around the same time, Park advises Kang that a surprise gift might win Seo Yan's heart. Taking the advice, Kang invites Seo Yan to the mall and secretly prepares new uniforms for her track team. Touched by his kindness, Seo Yan asks why he did so much for her. Kang finally gathers the courage to confess his love. However, Seo Yan completely misunderstands him. She believes he wants her to pretend to be his girlfriend so he can avoid blind dates and secretly continue his relationship with Park. Feeling loyal to Park, she refuses and walks away. Kang is devastated, believing that Seo Yan actually has feelings for Park. The misunderstanding only grows worse. Kang takes out his frustration on Park, while Seo Yan becomes convinced that Kang is sacrificing his own happiness to protect Park. Feeling guilty, she goes to Kang's house and tells him she is willing to date him. Kang is confused and asks what about Park. Seo Yan replies that Park's feelings are not her responsibility, misunderstanding her answer in a completely different way. Kang becomes overjoyed and hugs her. He almost kisses her, but Seo Yan gently stops him, saying it is getting late. Kang offers to drive her home, and she agrees. When they arrive, Wonj and Hyun Suk see them together. They immediately rush over, grab Kang, and demand to know why he is with their sister. Kang is left speechless, because he had always believed the two men were Seo Yan's boyfriends. The misunderstanding quickly turns into a heated argument, and Kang nearly gets into a fight with Wonj and Hyun Suk. Just in time, Seo Yan steps between them and reveals the truth: they are not her boyfriends, but her real brothers. Kang is completely stunned by the revelation. After everyone goes inside, Kang boldly announces that he is Seo Yan's boyfriend. Her brothers are shocked because they know she has always disliked handsome men. Before Kang can explain anything further, Seo Yan quickly pushes him out of the house to stop the awkward conversation. Once Kang leaves, Wonj asks Seo Yan to explain everything, but she avoids the topic by pretending to be tired and heads straight to her room. Meanwhile, Kang returns home overjoyed and excitedly tells Park everything that happened, leaving Park speechless. At the same time, Seo Yan shares the whole story with Mikayong, who is just as surprised. The next day, Seo Yan invites Kang on a date, and he happily agrees. When they meet, she unexpectedly hugs him, making Kang both nervous and confused. She then takes him to different places, snapping selfie after selfie. Kang cannot understand her behavior, but Seo Yan is doing it on purpose so everyone will believe they are really dating. That evening, Kang drives Seo Yan home and gives her a cake as a gift. She happily accepts it. Kang tries to hug her before leaving, but Seo Yan quickly says goodbye and rushes inside, leaving him standing there in surprise. As Seo Yan puts the cake in the refrigerator, Wanj notices it and becomes suspicious. Knowing how much his sister dislikes handsome men, he finds it hard to believe she would suddenly start dating someone like Kang. Wanj demands to know the truth about Kang, but Seo Yan avoids answering and makes an excuse. He then announces that he will meet Kang himself the next day. Leaving Seo Yan worried, she immediately tells Mikayong everything, and Mikayong advises her to stop hiding the truth and be honest with her brother. The following day, Seo Yan finally explains the entire situation to Wanj. After listening carefully, he quietly accepts her explanation without saying much. Later, during sports practice, Seo Yan injures her leg. Min gently treats the wound and wraps it with a bandage. Just then, Kang arrives and sees them together. Jealous, he pulls Min away and takes Seo Yan outside. He tells her to stay away from other men because he does not like seeing her so close to them. His sudden possessiveness leaves Seo Yan completely confused. That night, Wanj discovers that Park is not gay after all. He is shown photos of Park with several women and immediately shares the truth with Seo Yan. Feeling deceived, Seo Yan storms over to confront Park and even hits him in anger. Although Park tries to explain that Kang had nothing to do with the misunderstanding, Seo Yan refuses to listen. Still upset, she goes straight to Kang and accuses him of lying and betraying her. Kang is completely confused by Seo Yan's accusations and asks what she means. Seo Yan reminds him that he hurt her in the past and has done it again now. A flashback reveals that during their school days, several boys made a bet involving Seo Yan, and Kang happened to be there. When Kang later asked her out, she believed he was part of the bet, called him fat and ugly, and rejected him without hearing his explanation. Back in the present, Seo Yan ends their relationship and walks away in anger. Heartbroken, Kang vents his frustration by punching Park. Park tells him that if revenge was his goal, then they have already succeeded. Kang only gives a bitter smile and leaves. The next day, Seo Yan tells Mikayong everything, making her furious as well. Later, Kang calls Seo Yan to his office. He coldly admits that she believes he betrayed her and does nothing to deny it. Instead, he orders her to follow everything he says, warning that he will fire her if she refuses. Although angry, Seo Yan accepts because she cannot risk losing her job. Soon after, Kang's chest pain returns, and he visits Dr. Kim at a cafe, with Seo Yan driving him there. Seeing her, Dr. Kim asks if she is the girl Kang has been talking about. Kang claims that he hates her, but Dr. Kim notices that Kang's actions reveal feelings very different from hatred. Later, Seo Yan returns home and quietly looks at Kang's photo, realizing she still misses him. Wanj encourages her to give their relationship another chance, but she refuses and deletes all of Kang's pictures. Unknown to her, Jong Mai is secretly watching everything from a nearby building. Jong Mai has secretly been watching Seo Yan for a long time, covering an entire wall with photos of her. One day, her housekeeper calls and tells her that her mother has returned and wants her home immediately. When Jong Mai arrives, her mother forces her to meet a rich divorced man who proudly says he wants her to become his fifth wife. He even tries to take her to a hotel, but Jong Mai firmly refuses. Her mother angrily hits her for rejecting the proposal until Kang Hee steps in and protects her. Later, Seo Yan unexpectedly meets Jong Mai in a park. Noticing that her feet are injured from wearing high heels, Seo Yan kindly gives her own slippers. Deeply moved by the gesture, Jong Mai's admiration for Seo Yan grows even stronger. Meanwhile, King cannot stop thinking about Seo Yan and struggles to delete her photos from his phone. He later arranges a company dinner for the school staff. Throughout the evening, he deliberately ignores Seo Yan, upsetting her so much that she drinks too much. Drunk, she ends up sitting outside playing with mud. Kang scolds her for drinking, but she throws mud at him before passing out in his arms. Min arrives and insists on taking her home. The two argue until Seo Yan wakes up and walks away by herself. The next day, the vice principal gives Seo Yan a heavy workload. Kang immediately steps in, stops him, and announces that no one is allowed to overwork her again. Later, Min invites Seo Yan to a party and asks her to pretend to be his girlfriend. She agrees without realizing his true feelings. At the party, Kang's mother mistakes Seo Yan for Min's real girlfriend and informs Kang. Seeing them together, Kang becomes jealous. At the same time, Min tries to confess his feelings, but Seo Yan completely misunderstands him and leaves, leaving Min heartbroken. The following day, Min, Seo-yan, and Mikayong are chatting together when Kang joins them. Instead of making small talk, he begins questioning Min about the Shinanoa company, hoping to expose Min's hidden identity. Before Kang can corner him, Min suddenly spills food on Kang's shirt. Although Kang loses his temper, Min calmly reminds him that they are at school. Kang controls his anger, orders Seo-yan to meet him in his office, and walks away. When Seo-yan arrives at his office later, Kang gives her a new responsibility, ordering her to prepare and submit the track team's report every single day. Seo-yan quietly accepts the extra work. Later, when she brings the report to Kang's office, he is already gone. After she calls him, Kang tells her to bring it straight to his house instead. Meanwhile, Jong-mi happily looks at the slippers Seo-yan gave her and says Seo-yan feels like the older sister she never had. As she looks at photos of Kang and Min, she wonders which one Seo-yan truly likes. While checking the report, Kang notices that Seo-yan has not eaten. Without saying a word, he cooks a meal for her himself. Seo-yan is surprised by how delicious it is and says it reminds her of the food he once made for her when they were children. The memory touches Kang deeply, but he quickly hides his emotions and tells her it is getting late and she should head home. The next day, Kang takes Seo-yan with him to an important meeting and asks her to drive. On the way, they notice two men trying to force a drunk woman into a hotel. Wanj suddenly appears, rescues the woman, and places her in Kang's car, asking Seo-yan to take her somewhere safe. Kang wrongly assumes Wanj is causing trouble and orders him out of the car. Wanj insists the woman needs medical help, but Kang drives away with Seo-yan and the woman, leaving Wanj behind to face the attackers alone. Later, after the meeting, Seo-yan sees another drunk man about to drive. She tries to stop him, but he turns violent. Kang quickly steps in and fights the man to protect her. Soon afterward, Kang learns that Wanj had only been trying to save the woman and was never playing a prank. Feeling guilty, Kang goes to the police station, clears up the misunderstanding, and gets Wanj released. Afterward, Kang asks Wanj why he risked his life for a complete stranger. Wanj simply replies that helping others is the right thing to do. His answer earns Kang's respect. Soon, Kang's family lawyer informs him that the fight has created a legal problem, and Kang tells him to keep it hidden from his family. Later, Kang asks Seo-yan why she always puts herself in dangerous situations. She starts to mention her parents, but suddenly stops, unable to continue. Curious, Kang later asks Mikayong about her past. Mikayong reveals that Seo-yan's parents died in a car accident caused by a drunk driver when she was in middle school. Kang then realizes she had been on her way to meet him that very night, but never arrived because of the tragedy. That night, Seo-yan is haunted by the painful memory. She wakes up screaming after another nightmare about the accident that took her parents away. The next morning, Seo-yan goes for a jog and unexpectedly runs into Kang. Seeing her, Kang finally confesses his feelings. Instead of accepting them, Seo-yan slaps him and walks away, leaving him shocked. At school, she acts normally with Min and Mikong but completely avoids Kang. No matter how hard he tries to talk to her, she ignores him, leaving everyone confused about what happened between them. At the same time, Jang-mi has lunch with her mother, who warns her not to repeat the mistakes she made with a man in the past. The warning makes Jang-mi anxious. Later, Kang visits Seo-yan's house to ask why she has been avoiding him. She tells him to leave, and after quietly looking at her for a moment, he walks away. Seo-yan later tells Mikong everything. Mikong explains that Kang truly loves her and knows nothing about the misunderstandings from their childhood. Her words make Seo-yan start doubting her own memories. Wanting the truth, Seo-yan goes to Kang's house and asks if he was involved in the childhood bet about dating her. Kang firmly denies it. A flashback reveals that he was never part of the bet, he had only been standing nearby while the others joked. Seo-yan realizes she misunderstood him all these years. She also remembers hurting Kang by calling him fat and ugly when he confessed to her as a child. Feeling guilty, she apologizes and leaves. Kang follows her and asks why she still refuses to accept his feelings even after the truth is clear. Seo-yan finally admits the real reason. She has been deeply hurt by handsome boys in the past, so she has decided never to date one again. With that, she walks away, leaving Kang speechless. Confused, Kang calls Dr. Kim for advice. After hearing the story, Dr. Kim jokes, "If you don't like your face, just give it to me," before hanging up, leaving Kang even more frustrated. The next day, Jun excitedly shows Seo-yan her report card after scoring full marks. She proudly says she will become a famous K-pop star someday and even calls her tutor to celebrate. Soon Soon, Jai also arrives with perfect marks, and Seo Yan happily congratulates both girls. Meanwhile, Min meets a wealthy friend to discuss the Shinanoa company. Seo Yan accidentally overhears part of their conversation and quietly leaves. Min catches up with her and reveals that he is the company's heir. Seo Yan calmly says she already knew after overhearing it at a party. She promises to keep it a secret, making Min feel relieved. With only 3 days left before the competition, Seo Yan focuses on training her team. On her way home, she realizes she misses Kang. Just as she thinks about calling him, he suddenly appears in front of her. Smiling, he tells her she never has to hesitate to call him. Touched, Seo Yan thanks him, and the two enjoy dinner together. Afterward, Kang drops her near home and wishes her good luck for the competition. When she arrives, she finds Yang Mai waiting outside. Jiang Mai has left home because of her mother's strict behavior, so Seo Yan kindly invites her to stay with her. A few days later, Seo Yan calls her brothers and tells them that Jiang Mai will be living with them. They happily agree, and she arranges for Jiang Mai to share a room with Jai. 3 days later, Seo Yan and her team leave for their competition. Kang insists on coming with them. When they arrive, he is surprised by the cheap hotel they booked. Without telling anyone, he upgrades everyone to a much nicer hotel by the beach, making the whole team excited. At the beach, Seo Yan and Kang spend some peaceful time together in the water. Kang quietly tells her that he wants to stay by her side forever and gently rests his head on her shoulder. Just then, Min arrives on team business and notices the two together. Although he says nothing, he feels jealous. Later, Min speaks with his grandmother and makes an important decision about his future. Meanwhile, Seo Yan becomes confused by Kang's growing affection and asks why he is acting this way. Before she can react, Kang gently covers her eyes and kisses her. Shocked, Seo Yan stands speechless. That night, Seo Yan tells Mikong everything. Mikong smiles and says that a kiss after a confession is completely normal. She also points out that since Seo Yan never pushed Kang away, she probably likes him too. Her words leave Seo Yan thinking deeply about her true feelings. The next day, Seo Yan's team wins the competition. She happily admires the trophy while Min quietly smiles, happy to see her succeed. On the way home, Kang suddenly feels sick, so the bus stops for a break. While Seo Yan is looking at some flowers, Kang walks over. Thinking he is about to kiss her again, she nervously covers his lips. Instead, he gently removes a flower from her hair, kisses her hand, and walks away, leaving her completely flustered. Later, Kang finally tells Seo Yan that he never knew she had been coming to meet him on the night of the accident. Seo Yan sadly says she cannot remember that night and only recalls waking up in the hospital with her brothers beside her. Around the same time, Min admits to Kang that he has loved Seo Yan for a long time. Kang replies that Seo Yan does not love him, but Min confidently says she will one day. Kang accepts the challenge, believing Seo Yan will choose him. The following day, the vice principal introduces Min as the school's new chief director. Everyone is shocked to learn that he is the grandson of the Shinwa company owner. Soon after, Min confesses his love to Seo Yan and admits he accepted the position to keep Kang away from her. After thinking carefully, Seo Yan rejects him and honestly says that the person she loves is Kang. Finally accepting her own feelings, Seo Yan goes straight to Kang and confesses, "I love you." Kang is overjoyed, and the two officially become a couple, enjoying many happy moments together. But their happiness is soon threatened when Kang's mother finds one of Seo Yan's drawings and starts suspecting a connection between them. After meeting Min, she learns that Kang and Seo Yan are in love and even plan to marry, leaving her deeply shocked. That night, both Kang and Seo Yan think about each other, unaware that the truth about the accident is slowly coming back. Seo Yan dreams of that tragic night and finally begins remembering why she had gone there. She had gone to apologize to Kang for cruelly calling him ugly and overweight years ago. As Seo Yan's memories return, she remembers what really happened that tragic night. She had insisted on visiting Kang to apologize, even though her parents refused. In the end, they gave in and drove her. On the way, a drunk driver crashed into their car. Her parents lost their lives, while Seo Yan survived but forgot everything because of the trauma. The painful memories leave Seo Yan heartbroken. She asks her brothers if they are true, and they sadly confirm everything. They also reveal that when they rushed to the hospital, they accidentally left Jun home alone. Since that night, Jun has been terrified of the dark, feeling responsible for both her parents' death and Jun's suffering. Seo Yan breaks down in tears. Jiang Mai secretly overhears the conversation and later realizes how deeply loving parents can be, making her quietly miss the care she never received from her own mother. Unable to calm her mind, Seo Yan goes for a jog. Meanwhile, Kang comes to pick her up, but learns from Jun that she has already left for school, leaving him worried. At school, Seo Yan is lost in thought until Min invites her to have a snack with him. She agrees, and the two quietly spend some time together without saying much. That evening, after returning home with her brothers, Seo Yan meets Kang outside. She suddenly hugs him and apologizes for everything. Sensing that something is wrong, Kang takes her to a restaurant and gently asks what is troubling her, but Seo Yan hides the truth and says nothing. The next day, Kang's mother confronts Seo Yan at school. She demands that Seo Yan end her relationship with Kang, claiming they belong to different worlds. She even offers money, but Seo Yan refuses it with dignity. She quietly says that she plans to break up with Kang anyway, leaving his mother surprised. Heartbroken, Seo Yan sits alone on the rooftop. Min finds her, but she refuses to share her feelings. Later, Kang's mother tells the family about the meeting, and both Kang's father and grandmother are shocked that Seo Yan rejected the money. Min then warns Kang that Seo Yan is hiding great pain and says that if Kang hurts her, he will step in because he also loves her. His words make Kang furious. That night, Mikong meets a detective searching for Jiang Mai. Although she denies knowing her, she becomes suspicious after learning the man is a police officer. At the same time, Seo Yan tries to break up with Kang. Before she can explain, Kang hugs her and begs her not to leave, believing something is seriously wrong. Just then, Kang's mother arrives and interrupts them, making Kang realize she is trying to separate them. Meanwhile, Mikong quietly searches Jiang Mai's belongings at Seo Yan's house. After Juhai mentions seeing Jiang Mai carrying a large amount of cash, Mikong becomes even more suspicious about Jiang Mai's true identity. Later, Kang confronts Min for informing his mother about his relationship with Seo Yan. Min admits it without hesitation, making Kang even angrier. Around the same time, Min gently treats Seo Yan's injury, showing that he still deeply cares for her. Before Seo Yan leaves, Min admits once again that he was the one who told Kang's mother about their relationship. Hurt by his actions, Seo Yan says he has changed. Min then asks if she plans to break up with Kang, but she gives no answer and quietly walks away. Meanwhile, Mikong questions Jiang Mai about her real identity. Jiang Mai finally reveals that she ran away from home because her family wanted to force her to marry an older man. Afraid of causing trouble, she offers to leave, but Seo Yan kindly tells her she is welcome to stay. The next day, Kang's father gives him a file containing Seo Yan's background and asks him to look into her past. Before Kang can read it, he gets distracted by another document and sets the file aside. Around the same time, Kang's mother gets her shoe stuck while walking. Although many people ignore her, Seo Yan stops to help without hesitation. Touched by her kindness, Kang's mother begins to see her differently. Later, Mikong tells Seo Yan that her mother's health had suddenly become worse and Park stayed by her side through everything. She also reveals that Park confessed his love and proposed to her. Seo Yan warmly encourages her to accept, saying Park is a kind man who will always care for her. Mikong agrees but notices that Seo Yan is still heartbroken. She dresses her up and takes her out to cheer her up. But Seo Yan cannot stop thinking about Kang. Even after returning home, she breaks down in tears. Seeing her pain, Mikong decides to tell Kang the truth. She explains the accident, Seo Yan's guilt, and how she has blamed herself for her parents' deaths all these years. Shocked, Kang confirms the story with Wanuk, who sadly tells him it is true. Kang is crushed by guilt, believing the accident happened because Seo Yan was coming to meet him that night. At the same time, one of Seo Yan's brothers comforts her. He reminds her that their father sacrificed his own life to save her because he wanted her to live happily, not spend her life blaming herself. His words help Seo Yan realize she must stop living in the past and move forward. Filled with regret, Kang visits the accident site and breaks down. Seo Yan also decides to face the future and goes to see him. They meet outside his house, where she sincerely apologizes and admits she cannot live without him. Kang, overwhelmed with emotion, kisses her, but then pulls away. Believing he caused her parents' deaths, he says he has no right to be with her and walks away despite her desperate pleas. Confused and heartbroken, Seo Yan asks Mikong and Jiang Mai who told Kang the truth. Mikong admits that she did. Seo Yan becomes upset, but the damage has already been done. The next day, she tries once more to talk to Kang, but he refuses to listen and tells her to leave. As she walks away in tears, Min sees her and immediately realizes that something has gone terribly wrong. Later, Min confronts Kang and boldly says that if Kang gives up on Seo Yan, he will win her heart himself. The next day, Kang's grandmother visits the school and notices Seo Yan sitting alone with flowers. After watching her quietly help others without expecting anything in return, she becomes convinced that Seo Yan is kind and caring. At the same time, Kang's mother reads Seo Yan's background file and is stunned after discovering an important secret connected to her son's relationship. That night, Seo Yan cannot stop thinking about Kang, so she quietly goes to his house. Kang is surprised and tells her to leave, but she refuses. He warns her that if she comes inside, she will have to stay all night. Without hesitation, Seo Yan agrees. days. Meanwhile, Wanuk realizes Seo Yan is missing and calls Mikong. She and Park rush to Kang's house. When they arrive, they find Kang and Seo Yan together in an awkward moment. Wanuk asks Kang if he knows the truth about the accident. Kang says yes and admits that, even after learning everything, he still cannot stay away from Seo Yan. To everyone's surprise, Wanuk gives them his full support. The following morning, Kang's family has breakfast together. His grandmother openly praises Seo Yan, calling her a wonderful match for Kang. Even Kang's mother begins to accept her after seeing her true character. Around the same time, Seo Yan and Mikong find Jiang Mai hiding inside a closet. She explains that she wants to become as brave and kind as Seo Yan, so she has been learning from her. After saying goodbye, Jiang Mai leaves. However, they soon discover she is not returning home, but moving into a nearby building. They are left speechless when Jiang Mai casually reveals that she actually owns the entire building, proving she is far wealthier than they ever imagined. Soon after, Kang calls Seo Yan and invites her to a restaurant. Happy to hear from him, she rushes to meet him. The two enjoy coffee together and finally spend peaceful time talking, as if all the distance between them has disappeared. Later, Seo Yan unexpectedly meets Min. He honestly tells her that although he still loves her, he has decided to let go and move on because her heart belongs to someone else. Touched by his honesty, Seo Yan gives him a warm goodbye hug and wishes him happiness. Just then, Kang sees them embracing from a distance and immediately rushes over, thinking something is wrong. After Seo Yan explains it was only a farewell hug, Kang calms down. As she starts to leave, he stops her and asks her to stay with him that night. The next day, Kang meets Min for a meal, putting aside their rivalry for the moment. Min thanks Kang for meeting him, and Kang thanks Min for stepping away from Seo Yan's life. The two finally clear up all their misunderstandings, ending their long rivalry on good terms. Elsewhere, Wanuk visits Jiang, who is tutoring Jun and Juhai. It is revealed that Jiang and Hyun Suk have grown much closer, and their friendship has turned into a happy relationship. The next day, Seo Yan visits Kang's family with him. Although she is nervous at first, everyone welcomes her warmly. Their kindness makes her feel accepted, and she finally feels at peace. Meanwhile, Jiang Mai's mother finds her and tries to control her again. This time, Jiang Mai refuses to back down. She boldly tells her mother that she will never accept her abuse again. She warns that if the harassment continues, she will place all the family property into a trust. Although she promises to provide monthly financial support, she makes it clear that her mother will no longer control her life. Shocked by Jiang Mai's confidence, her mother leaves without another word. Soon after, Min tells Seo Yan that he is going abroad to continue his career as a doctor. Seo Yan worries that she is the reason, but Min assures her it is his own decision. They say a heartfelt goodbye and wish each other the best. Later, Kang's family hosts a Christmas party where everyone gathers to celebrate. The joyful event brings everyone closer together. Kang and Wanuk even joke that once Kang and Seo Yan get married, they will stop hiding their own relationship. Kang also apologizes to Min for everything that happened between them, and they officially part as friends. 3 months later, everyone's lives have moved forward. Kang designs a beautiful dress especially for Seo Yan, making her incredibly happy, and their love grows stronger each day. Mikong and Park are now happily dating, while Wanuk and Jiang openly enjoy their relationship. Jun works hard for a future debut, Juhai continues training for her athletic dreams, and Jiang Mai finally lives freely on her own terms. Kang's friends eagerly wait for his wedding with Seo Yan, so they can begin planning their own future together. Meanwhile, Min dedicates his life to treating poor children as a doctor, finding happiness in helping others. With every character finding love, healing, and a new beginning, the story comes to a warm and satisfying end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing K-drama stories. Also, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new recap.